Hello everybody and welcome back to the Connect Marble League. This is event 3. Today we have block bumping. 4 marbles on each team will be rolled down into the top funnel that you will see in a minute. They will roll down one at a time depending on how long they stay in the funnel and hit that block there as far as they can. The further down there that they hit the block, the more points they will get, just based on their distance. Furthest to hit the block will be the winner. So let's see how these teams do. First up, we have the Ice Angels. This team has not been doing so well so far. Let's see how they can do in this event. Down they come rolling around in the final. First one, not a bad push. Good push by the second and third. Fourth push, they all come down quite at the same time. See if that worked out for them. Taking a look at the replay here. Pretty strong first and second push. Third push got quite far too. That fourth push looked like it could have been better, but that still looks like it's going to be a very good score. 57.1 to start out. That is a strong score by the Ice Angels to start. Second up, the Locust Plague. This team, they've been doing quite middle of the road so far. So we'll see how they can do in this event. Down comes the first one. Not that bad. Not that bad by the second one either. Down there comes the third. It's not as strong. Fourth one looked okay. See how this shakes out. Really not a bad push there by the first. Second one was pretty good too. Third push looked like it could have been better. Fourth push also looked like it could have been better. Where will this shake out? At a 51.0 on the dot. Quite far behind the Ice Angels, but still doesn't look terrible for now. Third up, we have the Fiery Opals. This team has got last in the first event, but did do quite well in the second event to make up for it. Not the greatest first push, not a bad second push. Pretty good third push there. And this fourth push shake out. Didn't seem to go that far. Still looked to be a pretty okay showing here from the Fiery Opals. Pretty good starting push. Second push looked to be better. See, you've got to keep that force there. But the third push was very nice. That's going to bump up their score all the way to 55.5. Going to lock them in at second place behind the Ice Angels. Necromancer Knights now. This team also been doing quite middle of the road, just like the Locust Plague. See what they can do in this event. Not the greatest first push we've seen. Pretty good second push. Lovely third push there by the Necromancer Knights. How will this end off? Oof, that fourth push, sorry. Did not seem to go very far at all. Watch this third push though that they've pulled off. The second push went quite far, but look at this third one. Smacks it very far across, but that fourth push, yeah. Hits that marble there, and it doesn't seem to go very far. It's going to lock them in. Last place currently, only 50.3 for the Necromancer Knights. Fifth team up, we have the Kitten Castle. Down they come into the funnel. Don't know how much the funnel section actually matters here, considering it's the exit off that funnel that really matters. Not that great for the first 3 pushes, it doesn't look like. How will the fourth push change anything? That does go quite far. Although I don't think it's going to give them the greatest boost in terms of their score. That first push really did not go far. Second push, third push, neither did they. This last push was a pretty strong push. How will it end up? 52.8 slots them in current third place behind the Fiery Opals. Now Crimson Royalty. This team has been quite decently so far. Again, the winners of the Marble Collision League, so maybe that strength there will translate into this event. They come not the greatest first push. Is the second push. Also looks pretty good, but that's third and fourth push. My goodness. That did not end well for the Crimson Royalty. These first 2 pushes were pretty strong. That second one coming down here. But this third and fourth push did not go well at all. That fourth did not translate. That's going to be a 47.1. That puts them 6th out of 6. Now then, Exoplanets. This team has not been doing very well. It's only 3 points out of the first 2 events. What they do here doesn't look like the best first push. The first push doesn't really matter too much though. Second push, that did not go anywhere. Third push was pretty alright. Fourth push, that's got nowhere too. That has not been good at all for the Exoplanet. It looked fairly promising after that first push, but that second push went nowhere. This third push, it was pretty alright. Did get most of the force blocked, but this fourth push, just all that force goes into that third marble that got in the way. And that's only going to give them a 41.9. That is a paltry score for the Exoplanets. That puts them 7th out of 7th. Now, Mossy Mice. A bit of a jump there coming into the final. Doesn't seem to change anything, though. First marble comes down. Doesn't look like the worst push ever. Not a bad second push. Third and fourth push, those don't seem to go anywhere at all. Unfortunate for the Mossy Mice. It looked like it was a good start, but just fizzled out fairly quickly. First two pushes were pretty alright. This third and fourth one, though, that's where it really matters. Those two anchor pushes did not go well. That's going to give them a 48.5. Slots them in 6th out of 8. That's the first half done. Right now, the Ice Angels, our first team to run, they're still leading, 57.1. Fiery Opals, they're in second, 55.5. They're the Kitten Castle with a 52.8. Emerald Sprites. This team's been doing quite well so far. Got a bronze in the first event. What will they do in this one? Taking their time in the final. It's a pretty strong first push. Very nice second push too. Third push is done fairly well. Can they finish it off well too? Yes, they can. And that looks to have gone quite far for the Emerald Sprites. Is it going to be enough to beat the Ice Angels? It's 57.1. Fairly strong those first two pushes. His third push was what didn't do that well. His fourth push was also pretty good. Yes, very nice there. How will it end up? 56.7. That's going to slot them in second place. Just 0.4 behind the Ice Angels. Now, Revolutionaries. This team also has not been doing very well. Currently sitting in, I believe, 13th place, tied with the Antarctics. How can they do here? Rolling around the final. First marble to come down. That's quite strong. Second marble doesn't do much. Third marble, pretty alright push there. And fourth marble, that's a strong end. But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough to beat the Ice Angels. Pretty strong push there for that star one. But yeah, that second push didn't do anything. Third push was alright. Fourth push what really matters, and it was just kind of middle of the road. Gonna slot them in with a 54.8, just above the Kitten Castle and below the Fiery Opals for fourth place. Next up, we see the Graveyard Ghouls. They got bronze in the last event, with Spectra getting the bronze medal for Bounce Back. How are they doing this event? Not a bad first push there. How will the second push go? Also pretty good. Not a bad third push. How will this fourth push end with the anchor? That's gone pretty far. That looks like it could be beating the Ice Angels. We don't know yet. Haven't seen the score results. Very nice first push, though. Second push also gone very well. Third push could have been better there. But this fourth push was what really ended it very nicely. Look at that, gone quite far. Has that been enough to beat the Ice Angels? Yes, it is. 57.3 for the Graveyard Ghouls. Puts them provisional P1. I don't know why I said provisional P1. Makes no sense. Anyway, Valiant Velocity are up next. How can they respond to that excellent score by the Graveyard Ghouls? Look to be taking their time in the funnel. Very nice first push there. This team did get first in a bounce back, which is also kind of a strength-based event. That third push looked like it could be better, though. Oh, does this fourth push do? Quite a nice anchor. That looks to be quite a strong performance. Let's take a look at where this will end up. Very strong there, first push by the Valiant Velocity. Second push looked to be quite strong, too. Third push didn't seem to go as far as they would have liked. Very nice fourth push. Where will it end up? 56.4. It's going to lock him in at fourth place behind the Emerald Sprites. Not enough for a medal, but still okay. Antarctics now. This team is, unlike the last two, they have not been doing very well in this tournament so far. Can they do something here? Not pretty good first push, actually. That second push was not the best. Not the best third push either. How will the fourth push end it? That's gone absolutely nowhere. That really fell apart for the Antarctics after the first push. Look at this, very nice job there. That's gone almost past the 20-point mark. But then look at this. That just second push did not go as far as they would have liked. Third push too was not very good. But then this last push, that was really did them in. That went basically nowhere. 42.6, gonna lock them in second last so far. Not good for them. We got 3 teams left though. Surface Striders are the first ones up. How will this team do in this event, rolling around the yellow funnel? Down they come. 2 marbles seem to come down the first time. Not that bad. Third push didn't seem to go very far. And fourth push looked alright. But that third push, that seems to what has been going to do them in here. Look at those first 2 pushes. That excellent teamwork by the first 2 miles, but the third push just did absolutely nothing to improve their score. Fourth push was okay, but that's not going to be great. Yes, only a 48.8 is going to lock them in currently at around, I believe, 10th place. Now, Scarlet Sins, penultimate team to come around the funnel, looking to take very nice by those first 2 marbles. Excellently done by them. These last 2, not a bad third push. How this fourth push ended not excellently, I think. But look at those first 2 pushes. That was brilliant. Brilliant teamwork. Both came down, let one go, then the other, kept the momentum going. Unfortunately, the next 2 didn't seem to be able to keep that streak. Looked like it's just going to be a kind of an okay score by the Scarlet Sins. Let's see how this does. That's going to be 55.7, just above the Fire Opals. Puts them in at provisional 5th place. But here we go, the final team, the Cardboard Cutouts. This team, they've been doing very well in this competition so far. Gold in the first event, silver in the second. How will they do here? Those first 2 pushes look pretty good. That third push is excellent, my goodness. How will this fourth push end it off? That's not bad at all. Cardboard Cutouts, they're looking for a very good score here to maybe add to their merit count even more. Look at this third push, though. That is a stroke of brilliance from this team. That final push, how is it going to end? And it's going to be a 59.5 for the Cardboard Cutouts. That is a first place finish for this team once again. My goodness, 2.2 centimeters above the Graveyard Ghouls in second with the Ice Angels in third. Cardboard Cutouts have just won another gold medal. As of Event 3, the Cardboard Cutouts are a full 20 points above the Graveyard Ghouls in second place, 57 to 37. Just under them, we have the Valiant Velocity and Scarlet Sins in third and fourth. We're all the way down, still on 3 points. We see the Exoplanets in last place. Next event will be the Sprint, so I will see you then.